What is going on, buddies, and welcome to another video. We're back here on the same lake we did my first catch and cook video on the ice, and I'm pretty excited to be back in here. It's about like 8 o'clock right now, and the sun riz like half an hour ago, so I think we're at a perfect time where they should be biting pretty good. And I can stay out here all day if I have to. But anyway, it's going to be another great day of ice fishing. Hopefully you catch us a lot of good fish, and I want to get all set up here. Alright, I got a shanty up, and actually in today's video we're going to be fishing out of a shanty. So yeah, I don't ice fish out of a shanty that often. I struggle getting that thing open. I usually don't struggle with pop-up blinds or tents or whatever, but this one in particular I tend to struggle with. But with a little bit of patience, I got him all set up. So yeah, I'm gonna get some stuff inside, get the rods ready, and hopefully in a little bit we should start catching some fish. Alright guys, welcome into the shanty, the nice little hideout on the ice. Kinda cool. I know the light reflects a lot on the blue, so it's gonna look really blue in here. But we got the hole all logged out right there. And shortly we should be, I know I keep saying this, shortly we're going to be catching fish, but I gotta get a wax worm on the jigs and actually catch fish. Do exactly what I say. So, I'm going to get to that, so let's have at it. Alright guys, I was able to open up the window, and now we have some better light in here, instead of just all blue and hard to see things. But so far nothing has happened yet. Although we have been out here for like 15 minutes, so it's still early. It's still early, and it's still like, I think it's 8:30 to 9 right now, so we should be really good by now. I just had a bite. What in the world? Sometimes the best way to make the teardrop look a little impressive to the fish is you grab the line and you just tug it like that. I don't know if you saw that, but if you can see it, I'm going to demonstrate it again. Like just a couple of inches, like 2-3 inches of just tugging like that. Sometimes you can use your wrist, but sometimes it just feels a little bit better when you're using your index and thumb to really work that teardrop. There we go, fish on, yeah boy. And it's a bluegill. There you go, there you go. Ha-ha! There we go, that is the first fish of the day, and it's actually a fish you guys get to see me catch. Usually a lot of the fishing videos I've been posting, always the first fish I catch, you don't see me set the hook or reel it in. But there you go, right there. There you go, bluegill. Since he is the first fish and he's relatively small, I know there's plenty more down there. You guys get to watch him turn loose. Alright, let's watch this guy take off like a champ. Yeah, boy. Takes off like a champ. Alright, let's drop it on down and catch some more fish. That's only the first of the day, and we are just getting started. Alright guys, I had a little trouble with the camera, but we did catch another fish right there, and it's another bluegill. First really nice sized one, and I have a feeling that we are going to catch some more nice sized bluegills, so that is going to be the first one we're going to keep, and going to drop another nightcrawler down there and try to catch another good bluegill like that. So that's like 2 bluegills already. Let's keep fishing. There's probably some more bluegills down there. Fish on. And I don't think it's another big one. Ooh, never mind. It's a huge. Ooh, look at that. We're definitely keeping him. Ooh, yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Ooh, this is nice. This might be the biggest one of the whole day. It's bigger than my hand. Ooh, that is awesome. Look at that beauty. Look at that beauty right there. Yeah. He's definitely coming home with us. We're definitely going to eat him. Alright. Get one last look at him. And I'm going to put him in the bucket with that other bluegill. We're going to drop it back down there. And we're going to try to catch some more lunch. Fish on. Got another one. About the 5th fish of the day. And yeah, we'll keep this guy. We'll keep him. He's not terribly big. He's not as big as the last one we caught, but he's chunky, so we're definitely gonna get some good meat out of him. Alright, we're off. We're getting good. We're doing great. Man, I hooked this guy really good. Might take me a minute. Oh, there we go. Yeah, right there. We're gonna put him in the bucket with the other 2. Oh yeah, he's definitely not as big as the other 2. That might be one of my bluegills. I'm just gonna remove the head and guts, while the bigger guys, I might flay them like normal. There's multiple ways to prepare bluegills. I like to either flay them like you saw in one of my other videos, or I like to remove the heads and guts. Which on this case, if they turn frozen solid on me, that just might be the best way to do it. Is to de-head them and de-gut them, which is what I might end up doing with these guys. I'll probably show you how to do that. But yeah, we're catching fish and we're doing amazing. Another fish. And yeah, another bluegill. Should I keep this guy? He's kind of on the small side, and we're gonna catch more bluegills. So yeah, I think we're gonna watch this guy take off like a champ. These release videos I catch are pretty cool. So yeah, this guy can take off like a champ. We're probably gonna catch plenty enough bluegills, and we already got 3. So we might as well try to keep the biggest, chunkiest guys we have. I mean, it makes sense. So yeah, come on with me. Watch this guy take off like a champ. Sweet. Alright, 2 hours later, we were starting to slow down. And this is what we're left with for bringing back home. 3 bluegills, and in total, we caught around 6 to 8 bluegills total today. So it was a pretty good day. I'm pretty happy with it. But we're gonna get this stuff all packed up, and we got some fish to clean and cook.
1 hour later.
I literally had nothing to eat today before we went out on the ice, so I was just too hungry not to stop at a McDonald's for a quick bite. So after I finish up here, we'll catch you later to flay some fish.
1 hour later.
Alright guys, we are here at the flay table and we're gonna flay these bluegills. They are as dead as a doornail, as you can see. Like that. So first thing we're gonna do is get a scaler. So the scales sit at this direction of the fish. You wanna go against the grain. We're gonna gut these fish and we're gonna dehead them and gut them because they are very frozen solid. It's even hard to scale them. Man, this is tricky. The only hard part about ice fishing is that your fish will literally freeze solid and then it becomes hard to clean them. And I don't want to have to thaw them in hot water because I might cook the meat a little bit. And you don't really want that right away necessarily. So that's why I'm going to show you probably the best way to clean these fish while they're pretty much frozen solid right here. And also you might see a band-aid on my finger. I may have accidentally cut myself with the flay knife before I started the video, but I'm alright. I'll live. I'm okay. It's not going to stop me from getting these fish flayed. I caught them. I brought them home. I'm going to eat them one way or another. Alright, the scales are off. It doesn't look like it because they're just frozen solid and I guess it just doesn't look like I did a good job, but I promise you I did. Oh, that kind of sounded cocky. So you want to cut behind the gill right there, like that, on both sides. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing just good. And then you want to go above the head. Cut down until you get to the bone. And then you want to grab it, snap that neck if you can, like that. And then just pull all that stuff out. Use your finger, kind of scoop off anything else you don't want to eat. And like that, once you get that, you got a real nice piece of bluegill that's ready to be cooked. All you just got to do is scale it, remove the heads and the organs, and you're good to go. I'm going to do that with the rest of the bluegills, and we'll catch you in the kitchen when we're ready to fry.
1 eternity later.
Alright guys, we are back here in the kitchen. Here are the bluegills right there, so I removed the heads and the scales. And let me tell you, I think they turned out pretty good. So we're going to do the seasoning like I showed you in the last video. Start off with some salt. Follow that up with some pepper. And I'm not going to do the fake sneeze like I did in the last video. That joke is kind of outdated. So we are also going to follow up with some Greek all-purpose seasoning. And hey, remember when I said this about the seasoning? And then we're going to touch it up with some Greek all-purpose seasoning. I still don't know entirely what this stuff is. I don't care. It tastes amazing. Well, now that I do care, I want to see entirely what it's made out of. So the ingredients in this stuff consists of salt, black pepper, I guess we already put that on there, cornstarch, garlic, monosodium glutamate, I think that's how you pronounce it, oregano, flavor-based seasoning, and sugar, onion powder, and other spices, and parsley. So if you like really mild seasonings and you don't like too much flavor or anything overpowering, I highly recommend this stuff right here. I basically use it in a lot because I tend to like mild seasonings. I kind of want to be able to taste the natural flavor of my game. So just like before, we're gonna Just lightly put it on there. You don't want too much. Alright, I'll do the other side. Get that seasoned. And we should be good to finally put it on the stove, on the pan to fry. So, let's fry these bad boys. Listen to the sizzle. They're already looking nice. We're gonna give them like 2 or 3 minutes on each side, and that should be good. Alright, we finally got the fish done, and here's how it turned out. Just look how crispy that is. It even peels right off the bone too. That's how you know the fish is real done and cooked. So let's see if we can take a bite. Just peel some of that chunky meat off the bone. It's a little hot, but that's alright. That means I know I cooked it all the way through, and fish does not take a lot of time to cook. It only takes like 4 to 6 minutes to cook all the way through. So here's our little piece of bluegill right there. Make sure I move some bones. I don't want to choke on any bones. Oh yeah, that's delicious. So yeah, I'm actually pretty happy with that. That is delicious. And let's see if we can take a little bit more meat off the bone. Whew, hot. Can you see the steam? I mean, look at all that meat. And look at the bones. You don't have to worry about eating bones because you just pick it off. And that's the video right there. I really hope you enjoyed this one. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like and comment. We will see ya on the next one. See ya!